All right, we're back on this. Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Welcome back, everybody. It is old Big Mike back out here in the Hoopty Barn with our Project 2025. And yeah, yesterday I did not do anything out here in the shop because I had to go to town, run errands, all that stuff, get my ears lowered, and anyway. So I missed a day. Anyway, but now we are going to see about getting this fan installed up here in the Fronte. And I don't know where we'll go after that. So let's just get that done and then we'll see. Okay, well, there she is, and she is good and solid. I got a carriage bolt run through backwards on all of these. That way, should it get up against there by any means, at least it's a nice flat head on there. And yeah, don't look too bad. I mean, look at the rest of it. Hello. All right, so what's next? I'm not sure. I'll figure it out and I'll come back and tell you. Okay, here's what's next. Right there. So have you figured out what it is yet? So, there it is. Now you know what it is. Well, I didn't have this bracket, so I just made it. I just went over to the Green Goblin over there and got some measurements and all that stuff, and there it is. Of course, I gotta set everything. I'm gonna have to get a nut and a bolt to hold that probably. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm thinking it ought to be. Maybe not. I'll have to adjust this one. I think I adjust from right here on the passing gear. So, all right. Anyway, now I've got that piece of the linkage. So, all right. Next. All right. I believe I got it. What I did was I put a little clip on here with a little screw, and I can actually adjust it back and forth if I need a little bit more travel. But I've had it wide open. I had my passing gear all the way back, and now when the throttle is open, passing gear should kick in. So I believe that part is ready. So what's next? I don't know. I'm gonna go get some lunch. That's what's next. Alright, so a couple things I decided. One is stop being a bonehead. I got that fan right there. I don't know why I haven't been using it. Probably because I ain't that smart. Anyway, next is we got some water. We'll put in this dude and make sure we ain't got any leaks anywhere in our cooling system. So I'll get that put in. Alright, well, so far, so good. No leaks of any kind yet. Of course, I haven't tried to start it. I ain't quite there. But I did put my pulley on my water pump and stuff. And I'm going to try to see if I might have a belt that'll fit. I know, I'm ridiculous, but there might be something in there. Alright, so as I said, there's no water. I got a belt on there. One other thing I want to address is this right here. It is kind of kinked. An old one-eyed cat had mentioned how he took like about a foot or so of his and put it around the hose and all that. So if you see water on the floor, it's only because I'm having to do that, because she's completely full. She's not leaking anywhere. Just going to be, but I'm sure I'll spill some. I can't imagine not spilling any whenever I take those loose. So, there. Alright. Just going to warn you. I'm nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, because this is what we're doing. So, I got the back end up off of the ground just because yeah, see all that there? You know what that means. Here goes nothing. You guys are going to get to be here with me for the first attempt. I like mustard in my Mopars. So, let's see. Start this front fuel bowl. That ought to be enough to check it out anyway. Well, you excited? I am. Well, let's just see what you do. Whoa! That don't sound like something's right. It sounds like timing's off or something. Pop, pop. Alright. Well, let me see what I can figure out. Alright. So what's old Big Mike not doing right? Got my jumper from the hot side of my coil down here to my battery. You know, got my power and my ground. And I know this thing's grounded because we got solid mounts right to the frame. There's no rubber in between there. So nothing to stop that from having a ground. And popped, you know, a couple times, but now, and I popped the distributor cap off, and I filed down on the little rotor bug there a little bit. Everything looked pretty clean in there. There was a little bit of rust, but not bad. But anyway, now all it does is just sounds like it ain't getting any fire at all. So, anyway. So now I'm going to leave it up to y'all. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. What do I need to do next? I don't know. Told you I ain't no daggum mechanic. But we need to get her running. So, do me a favor. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Say, well, you big dummy, you should have known it wasn't going to start. I'll say, well, I kind of half figured, but yeah. Anyway, I gave it a try. So, till next time, y'all keep watching. I'm going to keep working. Oh yeah, one last thing. In case you were wondering about my firing order, yes, I did exactly like the paper said.